Hello, today is Monday, March 17th, 2025. Going into today's readings, the Confession of St. Patrick. Many are familiar with the Confessions of St. Augustine, but few are likely aware of the Confessio, also known as the Confession of St. Patrick. The autobiographical work, which can be found online, shares the inspiring details of the saint's faith journey. Considered the father of Christianity in Ireland, St. Patrick was born in Britain in the 5th century. He was kidnapped by pirates when he was 16 years old and forced into slavery as a herdsman in Ireland, a land that was completely pagan at the time. Patrick spent hours tending sheep and praying to God. Over time, his love of prayer grew until he was praying continuously. After 6 years, he had a dream in which an angel of the Lord told him of a ship that was leaving Ireland. Patrick escaped on that ship and returned home to Britain and his family. He continued to pray for the conversion of the Irish people and often was tormented by Irish voices in the night calling him to go back to Ireland. God called Patrick to the priesthood and he later returned to Emerald Island. There he began his great work of evangelizing the Irish people. He used the shamrock to help explain the glimpse of the mystery of the Holy Trinity. He died on this day in 1461 AD. Today, on the feast of St. Patrick, also known as St. Patrick's Day, we celebrate his life. St. Patrick is said to have driven all the snakes out of Ireland, healed the sick, and raised as many 33 people from the dead. Today is the feast of St. Patrick. John 18, verses 22 to 24. When he had said this, one of the temple guards standing there struck Jesus and said, "Is this the way you answer the high priest?" Jesus answered him, "If I have spoken wrongly, testify to the wrong. But if I have spoken rightly, why do you strike me?" Then Annas sent him to bound to Caiaphas, the high priest. For the first time in the Gospels, Jesus is physically struck by someone. It's more mockery than violence, literally a slap in the face. Keep in mind that when the soldiers and guards arrested Jesus, they bound him. So here is Jesus with his hands tied and a temple guard hits him in the face. Despite this indignity, Jesus maintains his dignity. Instead of reacting, he responds. He speaks out, not with insult for insult, but with honest forthrightness. Jesus is a courageous person, and John wants me to know that. Picture the scene. Image Jesus' tone of voice. It's not an angry shout. It's steady, honest. Jesus simply asked a legitimate question. I may use the phrase, the imitation of Christ, and set that a good goal for my life. But really imitating Christ is probably the furthest from my mind when someone deliberately treats me bad. True? Well, let me think about it. Spend some quiet time with the Lord. I appreciate you for being here, and I'll catch you tomorrow.